friends. Thank you to everyone who comes on here. I do want to say first, my fan is on in the background, like to help. Which no, it's kind of sounds kind of productive, but it's like a special thing. Like it's trying to help with my room get properly heated because the heating doesn't work right. So like where my vent is, we have like an extra fan thing that's supposed to like help get the warm air up into my room because my room is right over my garage, and so it gets super cold. And as it's getting cold out, I'm super cold. But right now, I am working on my art weaving project, and I'm absolute doo at it. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay live because I also want to try to like film like another couple YouTube videos because I'm still pretty ahead, but I'm not as ahead as I'd like to be lately because I'm normally like a solid month and a half ahead in my shorts recording, but right now I'm only about a month and like 3 days. So it's an issue for me, especially because I know once holiday season hits, I'm gonna be busy and I'm not gonna have time to record. So I need to get these out recorded after the new year pronto. But yeah. Um title so real. Yeah. Ugh, I hate weaving with a burning passion. It's actually just because I suck at it. I feel like if I were to like do it more and this wasn't like an assigned project and like I didn't have such a tight time frame, I could actually like it. But just because A, it's assigned, B, we have a really short time frame for me to complete it, or for me at least. I think some people got it done. It's just my first time ever weaving, and it's very time consuming in general, or it's pretty time consuming in general, especially time consuming for me. So right now, I feel like if I were to enter this do this under different circumstances, I'd actually enjoy it. But how are you? Ba, 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 ba. What the heck? Dum, dum, da, 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 dum, 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 dum. Oh, I also have music from my band class. From I haven't even done band at all this year. This is like from last year's band class. Very fun to undo a couple rows because I messed up my stitching. Doing pretty alright. That's good. Um, how's the new house? Uh, there's so much string. Also, I have to kind of random, but whenever I'm doing this at my house, because it uses string, I have to make sure my door is shut, my cat's nowhere to be seen. Because one time I was trying to do it on my couch because I was home alone and I needed to get some of it done. And my cat Lucy decides, oh yes, I'm gonna try to take her strip to play with it. So I'm trying to do my weaving, and she keeps on trying to grab at my string. And it's like, sweetie, no, I don't want to fail this. So you can't break my weaving or fray it. Hey! Oh my gosh, Joy! Hey! You're actually here. Yay! I'm so glad you're here. How are you? Also, I think stream delay might be pretty crappy, so I apologize in advance. I hate weaving. Ugh. And I messed it up, so now I'm on like weaving couple because this is like the simplest, like easiest weave that you can do. But I somehow missed. I messed it up, so I have to undo a couple rows. It's very annoying. I'm alright, other than weaving. But yeah. Also, right now in art, my art teachers are at this like art conference, so they're not here. They weren't here today, and they aren't going to be here tomorrow either. And the sub is giving the complete wrong directions on the project. It's like they explained to us how we're supposed to do. This is a different project that I'm probably going to work on after this, if I'm able to on live. Um, but so essentially, it's like this. They call it metamorph. It's like this metamorphosis project. So basically, you're supposed to draw different stages of one thing shifting to another, but it's not supposed to be like your caterpillar into a butterfly. Like the one I was doing, I was well. We had to draw out two rough drafts. I haven't decided yet. My first one, it was supposed to be like an animal into an object or an object to an animal. My first one, I did. Ooh, I'm trying to remember. It was something into an anteater. I don't remember what was my first thing. It'll come to me in a second. My brain's not working right now. But then my second one, so I'm cutting these just real quick. My second one was a record into an anteater, which was super cool. Where did my needle go? Oh, there it is. It's it's alright. I do like my room a bit though. Yay! We don't have everything set up yet, so maybe I'll like it more. Yeah, hopefully I think you will. It'll just probably take a while to get used to, you know. Loki gotta lock in from work, but I wanna write Yowie. Real. What you gotta do is you gotta pull up one of those like Pomodoro timers. I use those sometimes when I cannot be motivated. It's like I think it's 25 or different ones do different things, but I think I normally do 25 minutes work, 5 minutes, whatever. And I guess it's not a good amount of period if you want to lock in and write Yowie, but I don't know. Bro. Ooh, wait, actually, hold up. So I'm gonna pull up a poem that I have to write for my girls class. But I don't have to write a poem, but I love poetry, and so I wanted to write one. And it was supposed to be like writing about like life and like depths of the ocean. Okay. Like, yeah, the prompt was integrate figurative language into a description of life in the depths of the ocean. And I wanted to write a poem. So also, I write a poem. Also, I don't share my poetry very often, but one if I ever do, you will notice that this isn't very evident with this piece, but I do want to put this out here right now. If you see me with poetry, 9 times out of 10, this one's not because it's for school. It will be like political, or not always political, but it's like normally talking about like issues that conservatives don't quite agree with, like things or mental health. My big three are depression, mental health, like all that type of stuff, um, political things, and then just miscellaneous, I guess, or school. And I'm trying to convince my mom to let me dye my hair for next year. Ooh, what color? My parents wouldn't let me, but wait, help! I was writing something about drowning in feelings. Oh yeah, I have multiple poems on my phone that are like very like much about like depression and suicide. Ooh, I don't know if I can say that word on here. Whatever. If my video gets taken down, wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, etc. It's just the thing is some things are like kind of hard for me to write about because just because I haven't experienced them. And actually, that reminds me, I literally have a line in here that I'll point out when I read in this poem I had for school. Um, it literally has something like closely related to drowning in feelings. Obviously, it's about ocean creatures. So yeah. But the poem title, once again, the prompt was integrate figurative language into a description on life in the depths of the ocean. So I kind of wrote a poem. It's titled Gone. So if you can get anything from that, there it is. Also, I don't know if anyone in this chat really writes poetry or writes at all, but if you have feedback, please give it to me because A, I want a good grade. B, I'm also just trying to get better at writing in general, especially poetry because I find it fun. And this is free form. So, written in about 25 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. It was 15 to 20, maybe 25 minutes because I wrote it in my not study hall, but I have office aid, which is where I normally help out in the office and like just help out with teachers. But I was lucky today where I didn't have much to do, so I had like solid 20 minutes to write on this. But I want to read it to you. Hi. Sorry about that. My dad wanted to talk to me because he just got home from work. But anyway, so I want to read it. Um, please give feedback. It's yeah. So here we are. Once again, title's gone. I'm gonna actually read it before I get sidetracked, and then I'll look at chat. So if anyone said anything, I'm sorry. But okay. Swaying of the waters, a pristine sea filled of fish and coral reefs, plants and animal life alike, living in the unknown, neglected area of life. 90% of our home remains uncharted by humankind, yet rubbish still fills the ocean, each and every kind. They don't care about our life, strangling, poisoning, unaliving us. They believe it's no big deal. In reality, the ocean's a pigsty. The sea screams to be freed of these monstrosities. Pollution's killing the seaweed. We try to fight back, but we really can't. Our home. Seen as a place of play, taken up from one we're meant to stay into glass cages, leaving us in disarray. They claim to care for our needs, sure, but these promises lay empty. Children's and adults marvel alike at the amazing waters they visit day and night, yet they destroy it. They destroy us, leaving the sea weeping, and the plants whimpering, and the animals drowning in their own misery. That's the line I was talking about, Joy. Um, Millions annually leave us unfairly, rid of the clean waters they deserve to see. Who will be the next to leave? Gone. All of us creeping closer to become extinct. Who will it be next? The sharks or the manatees, sea otters or the seaweed? List goes on endlessly. 2,100. Coming too quickly, too soon, yelling out the time to stop in its tracks. Oh God, please save us from this destiny. 90% of our species are estimated to be gone, lost, killed, extinct. That's it. You're spitting bars. Hello. Thank you. Yeah. I like writing poetry occasionally. But I don't know. That was just when I had to do this for school assignment. So, or we just had to write about it, but I wanted to write a poem and I was in the mood to write a poem. So I wrote a poem. Hold on, BRB. Okay. Dang. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I have some other poems I'm more proud of, but they're all my own and I can't read them because they're in my notes app. So I think I'm gonna make a YouTube series about reading some of my poetry if I decide to. Yeah. Whee! Okay. Anyway, I gotta lock in on weaving now. But that's the poem. But yeah. Oof. Bro. Sorry, that was me crashing out over yarn. Cause I'm trying to thread this thing and it's not wanting to be threaded. Brother, this guy stinks. Kill me. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else reads poetry. If you do, tell me, because that's cool. I need more people who I can talk about poetry with, because a lot of my friends don't write at all, let alone poetry. I have some friends that actually write, but I don't really have any poetry friends that I know of, at least. So it's like die time, because like I love reading my poetry for even people that, or I don't read a lot, but like reading my poetry for people that even don't normally write poetry is like fun for me because I can like they can still give me pointers based on like other writing and like just what they hear to their ears because poetry sounds a bit different to everyone. Everyone can kind of find different meanings in a lot of poetry, and it's really cool to see other perspectives on it, and it can help you really form like your poetry and yourself as a poet differently. Because I wouldn't say I'm a poet, like that's going far, but I do really like poetry. I got $50 to spend. So time to go shopping on Etsy. Yes, let me know what you get. Hey, I write. Yeah. So yeah, if you ever wanna, whoa, that's wacky. Anyway, so yeah, if you ever have any pointers for any of my poems or whatever I share, please tell me because it's like I'm not gonna be one of those people who anyone says any like thing not 100% positive is like how dare you like I genuinely want to hear these things because I genuinely want to become better and I love constructive criticism. As long as you're not like you're stupid, like I'd rather not that. Thank you very much. But even if it is that, I can find the humor in it. So, or if, honestly, with you, I don't really care because I get you're most likely joking. Whoa. I hate this. I'd rather write poetry, but no, I have to do this. I don't want to do this. Did I do that right? Yeah. Over, under, over. My bad, y'all. I'm high key crashing. Under, over. I swear, if I have to undo even more of this, I'm gonna cry because I might have to because I noticed a mistake for the back, but I'm just gonna try to make it not obvious. But I might have to undo a lot of weaving. Yay! Yay! Maybe if I have extra time on the slide, if I get both this done, which actually I probably won't because I have this project and another thing for I need to get done, not to mention my science. So, well, one of the things where I don't technically need to get done, but I want to get it done because then on Monday I can have a, or I, w- I don't know what I'm Englishing, but I could have more time Monday to work on our quarterly project. I'm almost, I don't know, more of a script writer, but I could try. I don't know. I probably do wish for you. I doubt it. Yeah, I can't write scripts and stuff to save my life. So I'm on a roll. I almost wrote 4 things about yearning for this video. Real. I've never really wrote a true. Actually, that's why I wrote like one true love poem. But like a lot of my poems I write, I like start trying to write about love, but it's like love gone sour. It's like doomed. I gotta do my stats work. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I have to do mine too. But I'm procrastinating on it, even though I don't want to do this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this project, do my science homework, and then do my other art thing. It's just so I can like split it up. I actually don't have much to do for science. I just have a little bit. And I actually don't have geometry homework for the first time in forever. Like, and it makes me so happy. Doomed Yuri's so real. She doesn't like me back, I'm pretty sure. Oof, I'm sorry. Yeah, mine, I don't even know if she likes women. So, let's see daisies. I don't know if she does, because, like, we've never really talked about sexualities. I don't even think she knows I'm into women either. It's like, uh. So far, I've written down some things that I want from Etsy. So far, it's all just been acrylic keychains. Real. Honestly, nothing wrong with that. One of my favorite poems I've written, honestly, it's so weird because for me with poetry, like I can't just like sit down and write, or I can, but like it won't be nearly as good if I like have a feeling like, ooh, I want to write poetry, and I just do it. But one of my favorite poems I've ever written was actually one of my like first ones where I wrote a poem just because I can write a poem, and it was because I'll give you guys the concept of it. I think this is gonna be one I make a shorts video on, just because it's so like I like it that much. But it's essentially trigger warnings here, I guess, for like mental health, self harm, sewer slide, whatever, all that crap. Um, but essentially, I had a conversation with someone, and we were talking, or I didn't necessarily have the conversation. This was just like I saw a video I remember on YouTube, and it was about like when you think of like the light, it's like you can think of it as like finding the light in your own life, which is essentially like, reaching happiness in whatever, right? Um, but so it's like that. And then I was thinking, well, people also refer to the light as like seeing heaven, like dying. So I kind of wrote about that essentially with like a person who was very depressed and didn't know what light they were seeking anymore. But anyway, wait, you like women? I generally didn't know that you were about like that. Yeah, I do. But don't talk about it around my family because my dad's homophobic and I will get kicked out. But yeah, so my brother doesn't know or anything, so it's keep hush hush. But yeah, I like guys too. I like them all. It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Whoa, my brother's screaming. Holy, yeah, I know. Because I just thought about it in my head, and I'm like, I should write a poem on this. So I wrote said poem. Yeah, and obviously it's not great because it was one of my original poems, like first like poems. So it's not very good in poetic structure, vocabulary, or like rhyme scheme or anything like that. But um, other than that, it's like I lost my thought, but it's like it's pretty. Like I like the message behind it. Obviously, I wouldn't tell why would I? Yeah, true. Just wanted to make sure. Wouldn't think you did. Just wanted to make sure you knew, like, it was a very out of bounds topic around my family. Just in case for whatever reason it'd come up. But yeah. Honestly, though, my mom's not. It's main and I don't feel like my brother I mean, he kinda is, but it's just mainly, he's young. So just kinda I hear this, I say this, and it doesn't mean to be homophobic because he's friends with people who are LGBTQ spec, but he just, like, still makes, like, homophobic jokes and whatnot, and then my dad's very homophobic, so yeah, my family isn't supportive, only my sister because she's also bi. Oof. Yeah. What the heck is this? Hold up, there's a new button. Oh, never mind. It was just like one of those like Q&A stickers, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. Well, at least you have someone who you can talk to about, not being straight, because for me, I'm kind of like, I can talk to some people about it, but um, it's like I don't have anyone who's also I'm omnisexual, and I mean, I guess it's not super uncommon, but like when you think of like people, you think of lesbian, gay, and like bisexual, and like pansexual, I guess. But it's like omnisexual isn't one that's commonly talked about as much. So it's like if I were to go up to someone who's like, not LGBTQ themselves or knows a lot of people that are LGBTQ, they probably wouldn't know what it is. And even some LGBTQ people don't, which I mean makes sense. But it's like, whoa, if you hear screaming, it's my brother because he's raging on a video game. No one's being murdered or unalived. I actually came in clutch there when I was writing that, or when I was reading that poem. I said unalived instead of you know what. When I was reading. It's obviously, I didn't have that in my poem for school, but I realized that, and I said it without accidentally saying the real thing, so I'm proud of myself for that. Well, I wish I could live go wait, hold up. You wanna see a new button added, the live stream feature's real. I wish I could go live, bro, but I don't have a number. Ooh, I'm sorry. Wait, that reminds me of my YouTube ban yeah, seriously, how did you even this is so stupid. Why and how? I'm, like, genuinely ugh. 'Cause I'm assuming it was something stupid, we know that for a fact, let's be real, but what in the heck? I got banned for violating child safety policy. Bro, what in the world? That's stupid. Bruh, I hate tweeting with, like, a burning passion in my soul. Yeah. So stupid, because I saw your community post about it, and I was like, "What in the world?" Also, can someone tell me why I have no comments on any of my community posts and I can't change it? And it just randomly started being like that one day, and I don't understand why. And also, whenever I post something, it automatically goes to comments off despite me setting it as all comments like on. So I have to manually go back to every single video I film and change it. So annoying. That goes down. Ew. Sorry, I'm at my drawing. Or not drawing, what? Weaving. Excusez-moi. That goes like there. Okay. Me. Apparently, I posted something inappropriate. Brother, what would you have posted? Yowie? Yuri? No, for real, so stupid. Right. And who's gonna make accounts, all my accounts back? That's good at least. But jeez, YouTube, YouTube, I'm live streaming, and I know you watch AIs from YouTube watch my live streams because you like to take it down. So, get that fixed. Like, why are we banning channels for things they didn't do? Love you. Sometimes. Bruh, this guy stinks. Also, bro, I opened up CapCut the other day because I finally downloaded it again. Although still don't really have proper storage to edit, really, or I'm honestly, I haven't really properly checked since I got this phone, to be honest. because I know I've lost, like, all my editing skill, and I was looking at and it's, like, so many features are CapCut Pro now, it's insane, like, I'm genuinely, like, when I come back to editing, I'm gonna have to switch editing apps. Like, Joy, do you still use, do you still use CapCut? Sorry, I, like, lost my train of thought. I think you still open up comments back on up on your videos through YouTube Studios. You can for your videos, but you can't for community posts. There's no way to do it. I've, like, searched videos and, like, none of it works for me. It's like, ugh, it's brother. So every couple of days though with my videos, because they automatically turn off and I have to turn them back on. Um, like when I first post them, despite setting it as that, I every couple of days will just go on and do it. So that's why a lot of the times you'll see my videos and the comments are off. If you wait like a day or so, um, or a couple of days, the comments will be on. So if you find something you want to comment on, but you can't, just wait a couple of days, I guess, and get back to it. Yeah, I still use CapCut. Yeah. I just I can't. I don't have the money for CapCut Pro, and there's like no thing I can use for free. It's like ugh, that's gonna be such a pain to work with. Like, I need to watch your vids more. Yeah, it's alright. I just post a lot of random stuff, so it's like I'm genuinely yapping 99% of the time. And it's just whatever. And I post daily, so it's gonna be hard to keep up with. So I get it. Wait, hold up. So it's over. So this okay. Sorry, y'all. Trying to figure out my weaving because it's annoying. I'm about done with this yarn, or the shapes. I'm gonna have to tie this off, or not shape. It's just at this point I was trying to go shapes at the beginning, but I was like, no, I give up. So I'm just freestyling it. So after this, like couple rows, like I have two more, maybe three rows left, and then or actually no, never mind. I have a lot more than I thought I did. Never mind. So I still have a good amount to go. It's been so long since I've done an edit, but so your edits were better than mine. Like, and you've like well, you've done a decent amount, I guess, but like one of your first edits, I remember seeing it was like so much better than any edit I could have ever done. And I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, she got down, y'all. Go on Got Talent for editing. Don't know how that'd work, but we're gonna make it work because what in the heck did I do? Oh, that's stupid. How did that even? Okay, I don't care. It's just gonna look stupid. 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 How about what's not good? Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. And also Joyce edits every single time I see one of them. I'm not even in the fandom she edits anymore, but I still want to eat them all. I'm like, holy crap, I don't even know these people. But I'm like, yes. Every time I see a notification, I get so like scared. I keep looking over because I think it's gonna be YouTube being like, your live stream's disabled. I'm like, nope, it's fine. It's like a random app notification. My edits low key been kind of lazy, but they've been amazing. I don't care if they're lazy to your sandals or whatever. They've been so good. I've been eating them every time. Genuinely. Oof. Sorry, I hate this. Not y'all. Just the art projects leaving. Genuinely sucks booty. Bruh. What the heck's happening to the yard? YouTube jump scare, yes. I hope, thanks. Yes, of course, girl. They're so good. They're very tasty too. I'm crashing. Also, what's with all the honestly, I'm begging, so I can't really be complaining because I love food. But what's with all like these food related compliments you have? Oh, you're cooking. Oh, that ate. You're eating. Like honestly, it's such a vibe, actually. But it's like so random. I feel like that's one of the things, like, when we're grannies, you know, and, like, we're gonna be saying those things, and it's gonna be one of those things that's like, "Ooh, granny, no, that's what are you on about? Okay, granny, have you taken your dementia medicine?" Like, that's the vibe. No, for real? Yeah. Normal documentation? I say as I open up the docs my Yowie fanfic. Ooh. Loki, can you lore drop? If not, it's not negative. But is this like an existing thing, or is this your OCs that you talked about a little bit once, I think? Okay, okay. Now I gotta make sure I do this right. If you manage to get this right, you'll surrender by hurling. Sorry, y'all. Hamilton was activated for a second, but we're back. Has anyone in this thingy watched Hamilton? Because girl, I love Hamilton. And Loki took me a long time to get on the train. 'Cause I had so many friends that were obsessed with it, and they were like, "You need to watch it. You need to watch it." And I was like, "I'll watch it eventually. I'll watch it eventually," and didn't up until like last year. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's good." Existing thing I'm writing miraculous sentence. Look, yeah. Ooh, wait, hold up. I need to know this information. Which two um characters? Because I watched a little bit of Miraculous a while ago. I haven't seen it in a hot minute though. So hopefully I'll remember who the people are. I know the main ones. I know. Ugh. I can't. I'm trying to in my brain wrap who that is. Mark and oh yeah, oh, yeah. I don't know why I said Yuri, but yeah. Oh, Mark and Nathaniel. Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yes, that eats. Meanwhile, my notes have in my gotcha like crossover alpha and I'm writing just for fun. No, that's amazing, bro. That's so cool. You should see my notes for my project. I obviously can't talk much about it on here because I'm keeping that crap under wraps. The details go crazy. No, I'm so mad because I had drafts saved on my old phone. Um, on YouTube with like character, like because I didn't have enough storage to save it anywhere else. So I had drafts with a lot of like photos and like reference images. There was okay, there was reference images. There was like plot lines and stuff I had all written out and like put into different YouTube drafts. But then because I got a new phone and it erased your drafts on a new device, or if you delete the app, I lost it all. Like all of it. And I had so many like character drawings on there too that were actually so good. And like I was actually like really liked, which I don't have that often with my like stuff. But like I really liked those drawings because like I thought they encapsulated the characters' look well, and then it got deleted. And I was genuinely I almost cried. Or I think I did cry actually. Which I know doesn't seem like a big thing to cry over, but it was big to me, okay? But I got over it. I still haven't, but we're gonna pretend I did. Uh, my creation looks like it's been I don't know. Like how did I somehow make a the world is ending plot on cartoon objects and real people? Hey, honestly, that's a vibe. The more out there it is, the better in my or like for a lot of things. Like it like Loki, that sounds like it eats. We Whew, we're actually getting never mind. Oh, is this the is that the one you talked with me about at my house? Like um the cereal thingies in Tally Hall. Ow! I hit my funny bone. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Katie. Sorry, I'm such a yapper. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. If I'm being annoying, just tell me. But actually, no, don't tell me. I don't care. Someone needs to make like one of those like whatever core videos, you know, and it's like that sound like insert name made one for one of Gumball's live streams. Those are so funny. Someone if someone were to make one of those out of my live streams, I think it could genuinely have some funny moments in it. And some of it would probably just be me reading chat. 'Cause some of y'all's messages are out of there too. And it genuinely eats. down, I think. Why is that so stupid? Mad at myself. I messed something up and I don't know where. Not the serial mascot's the one I made fun of BFD. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's what I meant. My video just wasn't working. I don't want to write about fictional electromagnetic rosette attraction for science. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, low-key. I mean, you could probably. What I do is. I don't know, man. No, for real, I love that video. Yeah, it's very funny. Insert name should actually join one of my lives once. Just saying. Whee! Ooh, I'm wondering, kind of want to tie this off here. I'm gonna tie the shape off right now and then maybe come back to it later. Ah, that could be a hair extension. No, it couldn't, but I feel like it would look pretty if it was a hair extension like this color. Anywho, these strings look very edible. I'm gonna cut this and tie it. I don't wanna do this, but I gotta do it. I don't even know what it is. Oh, that's right. No, that's where it goes wrong. Found my mistake, chat. I actually don't have to undo that much. I just have to do about a row, undo about a row, which takes a while for me to do. But not gonna mention that because I don't want to cry. Hold up, am I doing this right? Under. Ow. What have I done? Okay. Anywho, well, I figured this mess out. Okay. Wait. Okay. No, I'm just gonna. Okay. So, wait, chat. Actually, genuine question here. What are your guys' like favorite school subjects? Also added 3 into the plotline before Teapot 20, but after so Teapot 20, I have to change so much of your character and crap. Oh, yeah. Bro, off topic again, but writing, like, back in, like, writing stuff that's supposed to be set, like, over 100 years ago is so difficult because you have to, like, consider things because, oh, how can I say this without revealing plot? There's modern day concepts that like still were a thing back then, but they were seen differently and like just like cold different things too. And it's like you have to like go back and look at them and think, oh, and also like what major world events were going on. Then like you gotta have a history class. And favorite subject is probably science or literature. I hate science, or this just because I'm bad at it. But yeah, science has never been my thing. I'm a literature girly though. I like English language arts literature. That's my stuff. I started to change her pronouns to she, her every time I mentioned her because that was my headcanon before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, like, wasn't, obviously I haven't seen it, but, like, wasn't her, like, gender, like, or, like, unnamed throughout a lot of the series? Like, people were just, like, headcanon with different genders. Did I feel it? I'm loving it. No, I'm not. That's a lie. But we're gonna pretend I'm loving it. Yep. Okay. Crisis averted. I like science because astronomy. Ooh, is I love it. Yeah, astronomy is really cool. That's my favorite type of science right there. Right now we're yapping about all the stupid, annoying stuff in science, and I'm sorry, but I don't like science other than astronomy. Like astronomy is the one type of science I actually like. But we like haven't done like any astronomy, or like we do a little bit every year, like really not much at all. Like ugh. If subjects are study all if that counts. Yeah. The thing is with me is art. I like doing art in my free time, but it's like getting a grade on it sucks for me because A, it kind of like gets rid of some of your freedoms, I think, in art. Like, especially, I don't know if this is just my art teachers, but you have to use specific techniques or like, it's like they kind of have it all written out for you. And it's like, I kind of want to try to do my own thing. But, um, and it's just like also because I'm not like a good artist. Like I've always been bad at art. I was just and I try to like, you know, do whatever. And it's like I'm like suddenly I'm just like, that's be perfect. Like, no, just let me draw and let me not have to be stressed about whether my drawing's gonna get me an A or not. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't like being forced to draw. The worms told me when art. Right. Thank you. But genuinely, also off topic, but that's kinda how I am with poetry, and it's like, one of my f I have a friend who, like, hates poetry from the bottom of her heart just because she can't comprehend it, like, she doesn't understand a lot of poetry, but I think it's because she just doesn't give a lot of poetry a chance. Because her first looks into poetry are, like, Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, and it's like, I get it can be hard to understand sometimes, but it's like, there's different types of poetry than that, but I don't think she realizes it. And it's like, I love her, and I don't care that she doesn't like poetry, obviously, but, like, sometimes I'm like, "I wish you'd give it a chance." She's not on YouTube, so y'all don't know her, but I wish you'd just at least, like, listen to my poetry every once in a while, but whatever. Not I'm not that mad about it. It's just a little random tidbit I wanted to see about. Anyway, I always try to put BFDI characters in it when it's at its worst. Yeah, that's another thing, like, I feel like in art class, whatever I do, it's like being judged. It's uh like, I don't want anyone else to see my art because, like, I'm not good at it and being like, I can't art about like or like I can't, but it's like I feel weird arting about some things I do because like the teachers don't know it. Like no one knows some things. Because actually this year though, I've been doing a lot of art around Marina, which is like not like Marina like you're thinking of like the music artist because I've listened to her music for a long time and she got me through some stuff. So it was like I've been drawing stuff with her. I have that because and it's like she's very pretty, like conventionally attractive, and it's also like she has really nice angles. So my art teacher always loves when I like we had like stencil project where you have to like just do all the stuff and like cut out a stencil and like spray paint it and whatever. Um and she liked it just simply because it was easy because she said it was nice edges for a stencil. So I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, anyway, but it's also her music, most of it's not exactly appropriate for school, so I'm just glad she didn't really know the artist. Because it's like, then I wouldn't be allowed to do it because she doesn't know the artist. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Saying she's not. Sorry, y'all. If I say something and it reminds me of a song lyric, I have to sing it. That's like the rule in my life. Ooh, glad I got that. I hate this. It's not fine. No, for real, I hate when people look at my art, like, stop looking at my drawings of goofy animated objects. Yeah. The good thing is this year in art, I sit next to May, which, Gumball knows. Joy, you don't know, but she's my neighbor. She's in my grade. She's super chill. I love her. So it's like she's not judging, but it's also one thing. She's like a really good artist, and she's like super fast. Like she'll be done with the project in the amount of times I do half because I'm slow, and she's like incredibly fast. And she's just amazing at art. I'm always looking over her at her because like I'm like partially done, and I'm like looking over her, and I'm like, May, and she's like, why? And I'm like, you're finished, and it looks like that. Yeah. Like, "Oh my gosh, it's happening." She's like, "Yeah, yours looks so good too. I love it." And she like says little things she loves about it. And I'm like, "Thank you, girl." But A, it's really not. And B, already done. Not even halfway done. But yeah, we love her. But yeah, and also like on the other side of me, I don't have anyone who sits on the other side of me, so it's her. And then it's the wall. So Or not the wall. There's like a little bit of walking space there, but it's like essentially the wall. So it's like yippee. That reminds me that I should totally put some art done with the weekend. Yes, I want to see it so I can eat it with my eyes, or maybe eat my phone screen. We'll see what I'm feeling like. Almost like eating a bookshelf. Also, bro, I have a soccer tournament this weekend and it's all on turf, and I'm gonna cry. It's genuinely, I hate playing on turf, and I don't want to go, but I have to, of course. But it's a 3-day tournament, and it's like I don't want to do that. I have no choice. So yippee! And my coach is so mad at us. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. My mother wanted to talk to me. I love eating bookshelves. Me too. They're so good. Yes. No. What are we knowing about that I disappeared? So I'm back. Oh, also gonna point out that I may be voicing an object show. Oh, is it Grammarly? Because if so, yeah. Yes, she is. The character's totally inspired by me, y'all. Keywords maybe. Oh, elaborate. This stupid. Sorry, y'all. I hate weaving. Also, y'all, listen to this ASMR in my weaving project. ASMR. I just made a hole in my art for y'all's. Just kidding. I fixed it. But there was a hole from it. Each nuggets. ASMR. Yes. Now my friends object show. I just want. Ooh. Is it like auditions or ASMR? Yes. I'm gonna do one more round, but I'm gonna finish. I don't know. I don't wanna do this. I can't do this on my own. It's not fine. It's not cool. You cannot say we nothing. I don't know, y'all. I'm yapping. So yeah. Cause yap is yap, 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 yap. What the heck? Buddy. Potentially? Ooh, good luck. The tea burnt me. Girl, what? Have a tea. Or are we? Um, brother, gonna crash out. calling upon the May in my brain to help me do this because she genuinely did this project in 2 days, or maybe it was 3. But this whole weaving thing, and I was like, wow. And hers looked so good. She did like a ton of different like types of weaving, like some really hard ones, like sumac, and I was like, oh, whoa, it was so pretty. Hold up, what the heck? I'm gonna cry to sleep. Come to sleep. Okay. Hmm. Okay, you know what? Actually, frick the needle for right now. I'm just gonna try to do this without the needle. I'm gonna have to tie it back on, but it came untied, and I don't want to do that right now. So I'm gonna try to thread this without the needle. I know it's gonna be or not thread, but weave without the needle. No, I'm gonna hate it, but I don't care. That's tomorrow means probably, or not tomorrow means like 5 minute means probably. Not even. Did any of y'all have to do weaving ever for like art in school? Because I need to know if anyone else has opinions on doing this for school. Gonna hurt myself with this string. I don't know. What? Uh, no. Yeah. It's for me. It's torture. I think some people actually really like this project. I'm just not good at it, and I don't inspire me. It's torture for me. I'm a dealer. What the heck? Wait, y'all. So for my art project, I talked about earlier my other one that like we're currently doing in class. So we do basically it's like a metamorphosis project. So you draw like an object and then have it like morphing into like an animal. So I did 2 rough drafts because we had to, and I don't know which one I should do for my final. I think I have an idea of which one I'm gonna do, but I'm not 100% sure. I have my friend May's vote, and now need y'all. So option number 1. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold up. Let me. 2. Okay, so option number 1 is a carrot into an anteater. Like, and then you draw like the different phases, and then the second one is a record into an armadillo. I love both those animals. No, we've never done weaving or anything with crocheting. We've worked with yarn, but we just glued the colored yarn on a canvas. Yeah, we haven't done anything like crocheting. Yeah, at least. Bro, I've tried learning to crochet. I genuinely can't do it. I've tried learning. I've had multiple people try and teach me. None of them can. I just don't think I'm meant for it. I honestly might tie this off, and then say, yeah, I'm gonna just tie this off. My brain's moving at 1,000 miles a minute, bruh. Tomorrow's gonna suck. Booty. Okay. But you say you glued colored yarn onto canvas? Elaborate. I'm like, wondering like, how did that work? Bruh. Okay, is that gonna even knot? I don't think it is. Oh, it nodded. I think. Yeah, it nodded. That much. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, okay. Cuts. Let's just do it. I feel dead. I'm actually gonna stop with my weaving real quick and do a little bit of science because I don't have much left to do because I just didn't finish something in class. So I'm just gonna do that real quick and then go back to it. We sketched out our design on canvas and then use a guide to glue down the yarn. It's a mine is based off of. I mean, we have a couple options. We have Tally Hall, B or BFDI, maybe cereal mascots too, or it could be one of your projects too. But like actual, raw for cereal, which probably not if that was recent, unless this project was like a bit ago, or the other one that I don't know if you've announced, so I'm not gonna speak about it. But you know what I know, but you know what I'm yapping about. But anyway, tell. That's the African plate. Why do I have to identify all the tectonic plates, bro? I don't want to do that. But I'm identifying tectonic plates. That's the Eurasian plate, right? Or my, bro, look. I wonder what it could be. Those hearts totally aren't blue. So totally not, bro. I'm gonna crash out on my carpet. It's not loading. I need to label my. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, this hurts me nothing. Ellie. There we go. Bruh. Oh my god, did it not save any of my work? It didn't save my work. To redo it all. Oh my god. It didn't save my work. I had like lot of this done. Did it not save my app? Okay, it saved some of it. Not all of it though. Did this save? Okay, that's saved others. I don't want to draw that. Okay, Eurasian. Okay, it actually saved the majority of it, but there's still some of it that isn't saved. So I don't know what I meant. Text. This is the Pacific plate. Guys, why do I have to be able to label all these tectonic plates? They're tectonic plates. But alas, I need to know all the tectonic plates. Like, no. But I don't care. Okay. This is Pacific. No nerd. Hello, could I type? Thank you. And this is the Eurasian plate. I know that. Plate. The good thing is I have to have seventh period, which is my last period. So I remember the answers of most of the little apps. So I just have to reselect or rewrite them depending on the question. But I don't have all that much to do actually. Submit. Chat. Okay. We need more conversation going on. So I'm gonna try to think of something to conversate about. That's that. I'm gonna leave that there. That's my poem. So I know everyone here said that they write like different types of things because I said like I mainly do poems. I know Joy talked about like fan fiction writing, and then Gumball talked about like script writing. So I want you guys to talk about like, did you get what my project was based on? Yes, I'm not that stupid. Anyway, but the English, um, bruh, bruh. I've lost what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So since we're writers, but of different things, I want to see if like writing icks that we have, like if you guys have any, like do they translate like across different types of writers? Oh my gosh, this yarn. Okay, that's scary. Okay, good thing we have that tied. She held up too. Okay, queen. Talking about my yarn, by the way, because I dropped it and it held up. Okay, slammed that. Yeah, because the only ones that didn't save were my multiple choice, so I was able to go back and do those. Okay. I thought I lost my headphones, but I just found them. Okay, that's gonna be an investigation tomorrow. Because I left my binder and I thought I also left my headphones in one of my classes, but I didn't know. I didn't wasn't able. Bruh, English. Holy. Um, I was able to find headphones, but I still haven't found my binder. And it's my language arts binder. And use that thing like daily. So if I need to go find it tomorrow morning, else I'm cooked to the max degree. So use that so often. It's not even bro. Sorry, not at pencil case. I don't really have any that I can think of. Okay. Joy, are you here still, or did you leave? Joy said something about leaving and I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut her right about there. Quick cut. Okay. Oh my god, when people use character name instead of just using. Oh yeah, yeah. That. Yeah, that annoys me too. Obviously, it's not something I really deal with in poetry, but yeah. Trying to think of an ex of mine. Okay, not always, because sometimes it can be good when done right. But when someone just uses the same word like a lot, and it's like this isn't necessarily for like poetry, like for all types of writing. When it's the same word like over and over again, and like okay, like yeah, but like you don't need to be saying nervous 20 times. Which I mean, I get it makes sense like to a point. Which, like, if you reuse it a little bit, that's fine. But it's like if it's every other sentence, character said nervously, she had a nervous glance classroom. Like, use different synonyms. I think that's a very specific one for me because it's like, I don't know. But that one annoys me sometimes. Or maybe like someone writes something out of character. It's just, oh my gosh, yeah, like when you have like a character and then all of a sudden they do something. Sometimes it makes sense later on in the plot, though. And those are occasions I can be like, okay, yeah, I understand that. But sometimes it's just completely out of pocket and like random and has no meaning behind it. And it's like, why are we so out of character? Like, why? Why? Like, it's just, oh my god, it's so annoying. Yeah. Get a little bit out of this. What's that? I don't know if I don't think I have enough yarn to finish this. I think I estimated wrong with the amount of yarn I needed to bring. Because I don't think I have enough to finish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I get it. So writing clove and comments, so I use gently softly, etc. Bro, yeah, yeah. It's like to a point. It's because it's like one time I read this thingy. I forget what it was, but I read something, and genuinely, I was like nervously. That's why I mentioned nervously. Nervously was used 5 times on one page for like describing a character or like their actions. Nervously, and it was like 5 times on a page. So that was like, oh, like you can do better. You can do better. Also, off topic, anyone has anyone here read Wonder? Because I DNF'd it, and I've heard that there's a lot of people really love it, but I DNF'd it, and I'm scared for the backlash. Cause I get why it could be appealing, but I got like 15 chapters and I just couldn't. It's like no. I think its target audience feels like it's targeted to like a younger audience, just based on how it's written. But I was like, no, just was not one for me. So I was like, yeah, DNF'd it. Anyway, back to writing picks. Um, oh, I had another one, but I lost it because I went on a yapping spree. Ooh, this is not gonna be enough yarn for anything. Okay. Think my sister read it, but I don't know. Yeah. Bro. Sorry. Meta yarn. You know what? I don't know what I'm on about. Um. Meta yarn. Once again. That should just be like the name of this. Getting meta yarn. Perfect name. That's more. I honestly have a lot of like little pieces of yarn just cut off, so I might tie them all together and like just see what comes of it. Just like random, whatever. Because they're all like because we have to like pick a color scheme for this, so they're all like browns and oranges and whites and things like that. It's like I don't know how insane it would look, but I'm gonna do it. We had to read that in 3rd grade or something, but I don't remember anything from it. Yeah. I thought it was targeted towards like elementary school, but I wasn't sure. We used to finish it, but it's so good. Also, has anyone read Animal Farm? It's book we're leading literature class. Oh my god. Ooh, no, I haven't. Oh, are we traumatized from it? Like, I need details. I think I remember you bringing it up once, Gumball. But, like, I don't remember anything beyond. I just remember you bringing it up. Bruh. Sorry. Mad at yarn. Try to tie these together. That's the strong guy. Oh. Okay. That I can. Bruh. It's insane. It's crazy. I loved it though. Yeah, that's fair. I think crazy books are the best. Okay, I'm actually gonna high key look at this later because I don't want to do this right now. I don't know if I want to do another episode. Sure, if I want to look, he's like, I'll do something else. Because I high key have lost all motivation for this, but I'm gonna have no time this weekend. I mean, Monday we have a work day, and then both these have to be done. I'm gonna have an art class tomorrow to work on a metamorphosis one, which I think I can probably get. They're done or close to done, so I'm not super worried about that. I'm just worried about leaving. I actually no, I can do leaving in the car because I have like an hour drive there and back. That'll be like the perfect car activity. Okay, never mind. I think I'm fine with that. I might do some NAQT quiz team study though, so y'all can still be. You can do that. The fact I thought I was gonna like not be able to live stream after like 30 minutes, just because I'd like not have a decent conversation in chat, and then we have this. I was just like amazing conversation in chat. And I'm like, okay, cock it. The animals outside look from pig to man and man to pig and from pig to man again, which is already impossible to say which was which. Holy what? Da 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 da. Oh my gosh, we had to read this book or like this short story in language arts today because basically we were grouped up based on like so we use a program called iReady. I don't know if either of y'all use it. Hopefully you don't. If you do, I'm so sorry. It's literal torture. But so it was based. Oh no, for real, that's crazy. Yeah. Um, but we're like so my group we were like in like the higher intelligent like because it was like groups like 4 or 5. I was in group 5. We were like the highest like scored group on like the diagnostic that you take at the beginning of the year. And we had all been tested out of the program because it's like designed for like certain age range that we're in, but like we tested above it. Anyway, so that's why. So we had to read this short story called The Monkey's Paw, and it's just so like what in the world? It was written in 1902, and it's like weird. It's like ooh, I don't know how I feel about it. Anywho, another random tangent. If I got a penny for every time I went on a random tangent, I'd be a billionaire. Wait, hold up. I'm actually gonna see. I have like there's like an app or like not an app, but we use Sora, which is like this online library. I want to see if there's because it's like very restricted and even some things that I don't like you'd think would be on here and like are appropriate for our age level aren't. But so I want to see if it's on here because if so, I'll either check it out or I'll put it on hold and I will read it and I will get back to you guys another live stream. That yeah. So animal. I have like 4 books on hold, and none of them are uh yeah like ready. Okay, it actually is okay. George Orwell. Animal Manners Farm was revolted and taking over upon the death of old Major Pigs and Snowball and Napoleon lead a revolt against Mr. Jones, driving him from the farm. The animals embrace the 7 commandments of animalism and life carries on. They learned that a farm ruled by animals looks more human than ever. Hmm. Okay. Krrr. On to list TBR. Save. Okay, y'all, it's on my TBR list. I'm sorry. How badly I want you, but you don't want to. I love you like the stars. How I want this world to be ours. What was it on? Holy bars! My God. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Rewrite the Stars from Greatest Showman in the absolute best way possible. Praying someone else gets that reference. It's funny because I searched this up and then we get like the actual book, Animal Farm by George Orwell. And then we have Working with Farm Animals, Temple Grandin's Guide, and then Chickens on the Farm, which is like it's like a toddler book. It's very funny. I don't want to do homework. I know, same. I'm doing the project on Animal Farm and I low-key ate up the art for the poster. Yes, how can we rewrite the stars? Yes. Anything will be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. The ones I was meant to find. I can't sing right now. I have some videos that I have scheduled to post on my channel that are of me singing, but the thing is I'm not a good singer, so I can't wait for the backlash. I'll probably be honest and no comments like the majority of my videos, but like, and it's not pretty. That's the thing. I feel like when you see someone curse at singing, I know it's hard, beautiful. And you. So it's like I'm wondering what the response is gonna be like. 'Cause it's like I'm not a great singer, and I feel like when you see people singing, you expect it to be this insane performance. But nerd, it's nerd. It's really nerd. Chat, I could put something on my TV right now. Cake puzzle. What's this? Guys, I found a thing on my TV that's called Cake Puzzle. Cake puzzle. I'm gonna crash. Ooh, I'm gonna show you guys the books I have on hold. Or not show you, but I can look at it. Oh, there's gonna be an ad. Okay, no one cares. But I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. This book I've heard about. I've heard it's really good. It's following a non-binary person. And it's like so cool. And another book I have because I read the book The Fault in Our Stars lately. Oh my god, if anyone's read it, oh, so deep, so good. I was like, holy, love that book. But so the author's John Green, so I found another book by him, so I have that. Anyway, but another book by him on hold. Everything is tuberculosis. So I'm assuming it's another like sick child. And then 5 Survived by Holly Jackson, which I'm so mad because it keeps on saying like the holds for about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. But I've had this hold placed since October 23rd. And I'm like, oh, I want this. That's all I want. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you. Anyway, y'all. 6 the world. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you. My bad, y'all. Chat, what should I do? Because I look, don't want to do schoolwork, so I'm not gonna do schoolwork. I'm actually gonna look at my grades because I'm hanging on by a thread in geometry because I'm one of those. I'm like a straight A person, and if I don't have a straight A, I will cry. Anyway, time to look on Etsy because I'm stalling myself to not do homework. Oof, real. Yeah, I have a 90 in geometry, and I'm like hanging on. I'm like, but we have a big test next week that's gonna drop my grade. And the reason why I have a 90 is because I got a C on a quiz because it's proofs, and I hate proofs. It was a high C to be fair, but still C. Everything else got that. Yeah. Well, like, what types of homework do you have? All I wanted was you. Ooh, I have social studies homework. I almost forgot about that, and my cousin teaches the class, so if I didn't do it, I'd be not be in a good position. Oh, it was you. Hey, and I need my book's really good. Thank you. But alas, gifted child things. When you're considered gifted from a young age, or at least in my experience, it's like my standards now for myself are very high. So it's like, ooh. Just like in my blood at this point, and I know like a 90 is pretty good, but it's like in my brain, it's like whoa, like anything that lasts under 96 is like, and right now I have 3 grades less than on 96, so in my brain it's like red flashing lights. All I wanted was you. What happened? Yeah. I'm just gonna. Democratic. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Republic. Sorry, I'm writing stuff. Boot. Um, so I know we're talking about Animal Farm and other books. Does anyone have any like really like books they've read or anything that like they really like lately? Like books, shows, movies, whatever. It's like eat Rex for all of those. All I wanted was food. All I wanted was food. All I wanted was food. Well, little Vanna suggests you NARP. Try The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Ooh, I've heard Jennifer Lynn Barnes books are really good. I feel like hold on, BRB again. Okay, I think I've read something by her because that name sounds very familiar, but I can't think of it. Oh, she's the same person that wrote the Inheritance Games, I think. Because I also want to read those. That's also on my TBR. Book Rack, I posted a video about this, but it's The First to Die at the End. It's a prequel to another book I still haven't read yet because they don't have it at my school's library and I haven't had a chance to go get more books or anything. But holy crap, it's so good. And also it's Yowie. So um well I know you're gone right now, Joy, but when you get back, Yowie. Let me know when you get back. Or actually no, you can't even hear me yapping. What am I on about? But oof. I'm trying to clean up the edges of this. I wish I could like go onto like another area on my phone and have my mic still be on for this because I read one of y'all another one of my poems I've written, but they can't. All I wanted was you. I probably do need to get off kind of soon, but I'm not going to right now. You know, not for a hot minute. With the love of the sun keychains. Oh, that's nice. Do you think you're gonna get them? All I wanted was. Have you made any purchases yet? Also. Uh, straight away. My bad, y'all got a little thirsty. And I have Gatorade. So I bought it at school and never drank it. Okay, yes, you're back. Um, so thirsty. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, when you're gone, there's this Yaoi book I read that I wanted to recommend. I don't know if you've read the book that at the end. I haven't, but it's supposedly really good. I just haven't been able to get it because it's not at my school's library, nor my local library. But that book's supposed to be really good. And the prequel to it, you don't necessarily need to have knowledge from the main book because I read it without. Yes, Yaoi. I know. And I haven't read the main book, but and I was just fine. It was The First to Die at the End by Adam Silvera, I believe. It was so good. I genuinely would die to read that book for the first time again. So good. Like I think that's been my best read of the year. So good. Oh my god, bet yeah. Stuff's so good. And I've heard supposedly the actual not prequel, like the book, they both die at the end is even better. So find a way to get it without my parents finding out. Yes. I will say there is one kind of schmexual scene, but it's literally a page you can skip over it. I think I actually skipped over it. It was a page. You can skip over it, didn't affect plot. It was literally like a page of it. So that's it. Yeah, the thing is, I actually read that one on my school store because if you check out a book from the school library, it sends an email home to your parents. But if you do it on the Sora site, it doesn't, despite it being the same books that we have at our school library. So that's been my thing. That's how I read all my yaoi or my other LGBTQ, whatever. It's on my list now, thank you. Of course, it's so good. Genuinely love it so much. I can ugh. Just FYI, the name, you know, yeah. So there is a main character death. So I guess that's a trigger warning. But um yeah. I think I've just searched something up. It says the recommended rating order is actually they both die at the end and then the prequel, which I mentioned the first to die at the end. Yeah, but I mean oh no, Doom Yaoi. I know it's so depressing, but it's so good. Ugh. I will say the first like chapter or two, it was like um sorry, I lost what I was saying. What was I saying? Chat, help me what I was saying. Help me with what I was saying 'cause I don't Yaoi, yes. Ooh, I gotta update my Goodreads because I low-key haven't updated it in a long time. Finished that. Read. I'm just setting everything as finished today. I started today because um I forgot. I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something good too. I'm trying to remember more books I've read that I haven't marked. You were saying something, Trust. Yeah. OMG, say Search of Tally Hall, and I remember once that they were these custom 10 centimeter Tally Hall plushes, and they were gone for a bit, but now they're back for pre-order. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'd say if you have enough money with your 50 gifts and buy one now? Yes. That's I'm trying to remember what other book I read that I have not marked because I high key forget. But it's $20 from a member. I'm not gonna be able to get all of them. Ooh, it's okay. Just get your favorites. Your top two. Okay. Um. Has anyone read The Traveler's Gift? Because it was an assigned book in my school. And I want to know y'all's opinions. Read. Also, The Fault in Our Stars. Really good book. Unfortunately, not Yaoi, but or Yuri, but it's good. Very good. It's difficult to choose a favorite. Well, too dang bad. No, I finished this book. Can I? Thank you. Sorry, I was locked in for a second, but Um, 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 um. Kaboom. I high key want to reread The Thief of Always because it was a book I read in fifth grade, but I genuinely loved it so much. And I high key haven't read it in a long time, and I low-key want to go revisit that. Oh, wait, I just thought that would be so cute just to just stuff one of the plushes in my Liam plush. Oh my gosh, yes, that'd be iconic. Um, Bruh, they don't have it. That's genuinely sad. I'm gonna search it up and see if I can find a PDF. Actually, I'm gonna search up quotes. You're now sentenced to the Liam. Yeah. Explodes. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do earlier, and I never did. I was gonna look at quotes for the first to die at the end. And then I got sidetracked. Uh, I'd say some of these, but all these are like not very. I don't know. Or um. Oh yeah. Here's a quote you might like. Joy. I'm too scared to even breathe because I might breathe too gay. No context. That's just your quote. Help what? Wait. Yeah. Out of my bio. Such a good book. Well, I will say one thing that I know is kind of a reader's like for some people. It is the book is multiple POV, so you jump POVs every chapter. Oh my gosh, the reviews for this book, for Then I'm looking at them, it's so bipolar. It's, this book's the best thing ever, essentially, it's a masterpiece, and the other one, I wish they died quicker. So, yeah, that's the bipolarness of this. So, yeah, my description now trust, yes. Yeah, we'll say some of the POVs. The one thing that, like, I didn't like is some of the POVs feel a little unnecessary, but whatever. It's very good. I'll be back maybe. You're gonna shower now? Okay, yeah. Alright, well, see you if you do have enough time to come back, but I'm actually gonna have to leave soon, so yeah. Actually, I'm trying to decide if I want to dip right now for a second. Alright, so if not, bye bye, peak stream. Thank you, bye! If not, I'm probably actually gonna dip really soon, so I doubt you will. But yeah. I hate making decisions. Oh yeah, real. So I'm reading stuff, trying to figure this out. I think the bipolar reviews are actually just a thing because we had to read this book for school called The Traveler's Gift. I hated its guts. It was a 1 star for me. And I'm looking at these and it's literally like, I don't know. I hated the book, but apparently some people didn't. But it was just ill. Oh yeah. Just, ugh, it was not good. Okay. I do have to actually go because I have stuff I need to get done and I cannot do it on a live stream. And I've procrastinated far too long. So I'm leaving. Gumball, do your homework. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna hop off. Thank you for everyone who was at this live stream at all. Genuinely was one of my better live streams. I feel like it was so fun. So once again, thank you so much to everyone who joined. But I am gonna go. Yes, do your homework, Gumball. Leaving it at that. Do it. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. But I didn't. So Gumball, do your homework. And I'm gone. Thank you to everyone who joined. Bye.